Abby, what memories do you have of magic sand?
I remember getting magic sand for Christmas. I believe it was 1981. And so I would have been in about first grade, kindergarten or first grade. And I got red and blue magic sand. How about you?
I was probably about the same age. I remember having magic sand, but the one thing I remembered about it, I only used it once. Now the beauty of magic sand is it's reusable, but 8-year-old Keith had no patience for that.
You were not having it. You weren't going to clean that stuff up, huh?
I was one and done.
Okay. Well, I reused mine over and over again, and I definitely remember doing that. You had to scoop it back out of the water. Well, we'll show you in a minute, but unfortunately, when I used the red and blue together, then the colors mixed, and I ended up with sort of like a more of a purpley color. Today, the one that we got is yellow, and this is original product made by Wham-O.
Magic sand, when it's poured into the water, shifts and changes into weird and funny shapes. With magic sand, you can make underwater sand paintings, even a house and sand clouds that float, or build a weird and pretty underwater city. And you can use magic sand over and over again. Here's why. It comes out of the water instantly dry. Each sold separately. Magic sand in red, yellow, or blue from Wham-O.
This is really cool, y'all. It still has the original instructions that come along with it, and it still has the factory seal on it.
That is amazing. Now, I don't know whether we should be doing this or not, but you know what? When you buy stuff on eBay, you buy it for your own enjoyment. So we are actually going to open it and play with it. But first, let's take a look at this cool packaging. Here's the original instructions for Magic Sand by Wham-O. It shows you how to open the bottle and then create funny, wonderful underwater magic. You can also make a strange looking underwater city or make underwater sand paintings. Cool. Or you can make an underwater magic sand pillar. Interesting, I don't think I ever tried that. It's non-toxic, but do not eat it or get it into your eyes.
Abby, if I rub this, will I get a few wishes?
Yeah, a genie comes out.
I was hoping a genie would come out.
It's so cute how it's shaped like a genie bottle and then it has the little genie on it. So Keith, do you think this will still work?
You know, I'm wondering that. So it's 40 years old, but I'm holding out hope that it still works like it would have 40 years ago.
I think it will. I just think it will, but we'll find out. I'm always very optimistic. So you take the cap off, and then it has this little paper that we need to remove, so I'll let you do that. And here are the instructions that we showed you.
All right. Plastic tab is out. Uncle Rico has to smell it.
It smells musty.
It smells like the plastic container that it's in.
Okay. Now, this container is so genius because the lid allows you to pour the sand out this little hole and it comes out evenly. So I think it's time to give it a try. And the good news is we can use it over and over again.
Yeah, maybe 48-year-old Keith will be patient enough to put it back in the container.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I am too. Here we go. Ooh, it totally works, Keith. Whoa, it's making like little snakes.
Let me try.
Okay. You have to kind of squeeze it to make more come out. Oh, it's sticking on the top.
Yeah, it is.
That is weird. Watch this. Oh, oh dude. If you put your finger down in, it doesn't get wet. That's really weird. Isn't that weird? Oh, it's so cool. This is just as cool as I remember.
For all you science nerds out there, magic sand is regular sand. It just has a coating of a hydrophobic substance.
So that just means it repels water.
As we mentioned earlier, we bought ours on eBay, but we did pay a premium to get the nice, cool little genie lamp that it came in.
Well, and to get the original 80s kind.
True.
But there is a company that's making this for educational purposes because science teachers can use this to teach science principles about water and surface tension and things like that. And so those are actually available on Amazon, and we're going to put a link below in case you want to get some of your own magic sand.